Great. We're hoping that we will finish up today. Hopefully, the internet issues have been resolved, and please tell me if there's any latency on the stream itself. Right. So this war area is quite dark. Not in the way that I think people would expect. You know, it's got an emotionally dark undertone. It's very gritty. And I have a feeling there's a sniper somewhere. Just let my game load a little bit more. Alright, there's a key. 3 bodies with a circle. What is the other guy holding? He's holding an arm! Jesus. Oh no. Oh, I don't want to shoot these guys. They've already not had great times. I hate it. I thought that was gonna be way more complicated. What is with the circles? Is the circles supposed to be about the well? Can I shoot them down? Is there nothing further I can do? I can't help them. What if I go up here and try to shoot? Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I can think of in terms of the relevance of the circles is that upward look to the well. I'm sure there's an achievement there, but I was kind of hoping there'd be a way to cut them down. Maybe we have to go back into the room. Oh man. Go, go, go. This is scary. That's gonna fall. Or not. Okay. Interesting that it goes after me, not the girl. I know this is bad, but is there any secrets? I feel like this would be a great spot for a secret. It was way too quiet. This looks jumpable, doesn't it? Okay, just the way it was curved. See character. Ah, yeah. Or concept art, sorry. I didn't even know that's what it was for. Oh, I thought I could pick up another one. I had no clue that that little hat was like a little shield. Is all the masks are shields then? Do they all have little hidden abilities? I'm gonna hang on to this as long as I can. The car. This actually doesn't help us. We need to push it backwards. That's what we actually need to do. Jeez. I'm kind of holding my breath every time because I don't... if she gets shot, I believe I fail automatically. But I can't control her at all. Where do I go from here? Like, do I just run across? Oh, I thought it was gonna be like a proper, like, monstrous enemy or something. I think I know the answer, but yeah. Okay, when he does the little teeter, I know it's a cliff. Oh god, this looks awful. Into the trenches. Oh! Alright. What? Why did I change my hat? That was not the hat I wanted. And I can't wear my little hat here. Oh man. I don't have any hat that would be appropriate for this area. I just have my OG one, I guess. This one's very jiggly for no reason. I guess I'll wear this guy. I am a child. I cannot take on a tank. Oh shoot, okay, okay, that's not gonna work. Okay, I was gonna say maybe it's a little delayed in the aim. I think I just need to go spot for spot. What's a girl to do? Sorry, am I gonna get to drive a tank here? You know what, with the stuff we're dealing with, this might actually be necessary. Okay. Oh god, it's so backward. Oh, it's because I was driving it backwards. That makes sense. Okay, I'm just gonna let it load for a second here. Ah, this looks like a boss fight. Also, how do they know I'm the bad guy? That's what I would like to actually know. Because I'm driving their tank. Oh, That's one way to use the door. I don't know why I'm going straight through this house. Why couldn't we go around? I can't even lie. Destroying things is very satisfying. Alright, that was not a good time for my computer to lag. I also thought I was just rolling with the punches here. Thought I was just a god. With my little tank. Alright, so apparently I am not, in fact, indestructible. Wonder if there's an achievement for not destroying the chair? Aw, man. Okay, well, I don't know the way around it. Okay, the camera angle gets really weird here, so you know what I'm actually gonna do? I'm gonna drive backwards so that when it goes forwards... Oh, oh man. Oh yeah. So it feels the same. Okay, this is fine. Damn, I didn't see the cliff coming and then I had to correct. Same strat. Computer is not loving this at the moment. Do I have anything running in the background I need to get rid of? Okay, you know what? I'm actually gonna pause it. See if that just helps let it do what it needs to do. I'm gonna pause it again because I really don't want to have to repeat this 4th or 5th time. I'm pausing. I got my controls mixed up. You know what I might do? I might remove my little ghosty at the bottom for a quick second because it requires Discord to work, so bear with me. Might go away for a second here. My god, it's so naked without it. Oh my god, my mask just hanging out there. Okay, aside from that minor, very minor glitch there, I think it was a little bit better. I think I was supposed to rotate it and shoot him. It's gonna make me start from the beginning, I just have a feeling. Is that it? This was like our main problem. Oh god. My mask is still glitchy there, that's hilarious. I don't think it's dead. I don't think it's dead. Our tank isn't looking so hot though. I would say I lost my mask. What now? Like, do we cut the thing open and see if our friends are still alive? Like, there's a lot of crunching, like, they're probably dead. Oh my god, just die. Great. Now even the main character's done. Oh, I was supposed to jump across. It's kind of hard to know where the ground is gonna break. Gonna just have to trust my gut and follow the lights. Yeah, I think for this end sequence, because there is so much big animation, big loading screens and stuff like that, I think the ghosty has to stay off for this. Rabbit again. Why though? Is it so that we can stop this all? I have a square on me. What is the significance of these shapes? I look very broken. That's it! We did it! I like how it says hold to skip, but it doesn't tell you what to hold. It's S. I'm just running through this to see if there's anything near the end, and then I will give you my final thoughts on the game. That's an awful achievement. All is well. Yes. Right, so that was Reanimal. Not too shabby. With Tarsia games in general, they're always about atmosphere and interpretation, showing more, saying almost nothing, virtually nothing. The skills required to play this game, very, very low. The mechanics, very, very simple. The only one I think that threw me off was the one with the eye. because I wouldn't have thought, like, I was just like, oh, cool, a whale, and it seems to be a bane, I guess. I don't know, it's missing an eye. I would have never thought, oh, wow, we should probably rip the eye from another presumably dead creature and just slap it in there, you know? If I lose my eye, I would prefer nobody walk up to the nearest frog or something and just slap it in there. I'm okay with wearing an eye patch and looking cool for the rest of my life, actually. So what are my final thoughts on it? Because of the studio, it does feel very Little Nightmares. They did add speaking lines, which I think add virtually nothing to the story, and I think I actually would have preferred the speaking lines be out of the game, because thus far they haven't really given me anything. It's usually, come find us, how are you, we should have left, be careful, just kind of nothing for me. So I would have almost preferred them just to do hand gestures or something like that. I really liked the cars and stuff. I wish that there was bosses that were in the war area per se. I know technically it's the lamb that is the boss per se, but I wish the sniper was a bit monstrous, but maybe me wanting that and me just seeing it's just a human at the end of the day, maybe there's some narrative there. I'm actually going to take that as narrative now that I kind of expand upon it. Really strong with the bosses in general. I like that the game made us feel super, super tiny. The game, the most terrifying part was probably the first two chapters, I would say, with the guy that can go through portals of people, I guess, and do the skin suits. The skin suits were really creepy as well. I really enjoyed the Kelpie in general. The nervousness of going into the water, that whole underwater scene had me butt clenched. I don't like it. I didn't like that it was slow moving and we were even more slow moving. The soundtrack, I think, wasn't as memorable as some of their previous titles. I think the world is really interesting. It's not as, I don't want to say Tim Burton-y. It's not as warped. There's certainly problems with the world where, you know, there's this massive flood, there's destruction, there's things that are not quite right, but not to the crazy levels that Little Nightmares is, where everything's out of place and everything's almost a dreamscape. This is almost, it feels a little bit more real world, which I think is interesting. All around, I would recommend anyone play this game. I think it's cool. I think it's creepy. I really liked it. I don't know if they'll do another one, because this seems very wrapped up in a bow. But that was the same thing with Little Nightmares. We kind of thought that was it, and we didn't expect them to, you know, come out with 2 and then 3, which we won't talk about too much. So what's on the horizon? They've already promised 2 DLCs, which I will obviously stream when they come out. I imagine it probably won't be for another 6 to 8 months that those come out. They tend to drip feed us those, which I'm fine with. I do want to do one more playthrough before I kind of solidify, is this a good game? Do I understand what's going on? What do I think that's going on? What do you guys think's going on? That's what I want to know. What are your tinfoil hat theories? But I think finding all of the collectibles, I think definitely those candles for the rabbit, I think those were supposed to play a huge role, and I didn't, I only found 1, so they must be incredibly well hidden. I want to find all the secrets. I want to do a secret run, but probably not anytime soon, because I want to let this sit. I also really, really want to play Poppy Playtime. The 5th chapter. I really, Poppy Playtime really got me back into horror games, really got me into indie horror games. So it holds a special place in my heart. I love all the chapters. I would say chapter 4 or chapter 3 was good, but not great. I think the rest of them were all great. And I'm really hoping that chapter 5 lives up to its title. So I'm hoping probably this weekend to stream that. So I hope you guys can join me, and I will see you next time.